righty. Hi there. Fox 35 Storm Team Meteorologist T.J. Springer here in the Storm Center with an update on all things tropical. If you were watching us last night, we were talking about Tropical Depression 3 forming, and now we have Tropical Storm Chantal. Over the last, 12 hours or so, it's been able to strengthen, and now if you look, all those shades of red and black, those are the stronger storms, more convection growing close to the center of Chantal. Now, we had the advisory at 8 o'clock this morning. It's still over really warm water. I'm going to show you those water temperatures here in a moment, but because it's going so slowly, it will likely be able to strengthen even more so as it continues to work off to the north at just 2. Now, as we progress into our Saturday evening, through the overnight, that's when it's likely going to make landfall, potentially between Charleston and Myrtle Beach in this general vicinity. So if you have friends or family in this part of the country, or maybe you're vacationing there, you're from Florida, or you're heading up that way for a vacation from Central Florida, certainly want to monitor the latest forecast. Now, it will weaken back into a depression as we head toward the wee hours of our Monday morning, becoming extra tropical, losing its tropical characteristics, but still producing blustery conditions and heavy rain across, say, the coastal neighborhoods of Virginia and possibly up into the mid-Atlantic as a whole, the Delmarva, the Ocean City, Maryland area, Delaware beaches as well, before it starts to work back into the Atlantic. And if it does, it may be able to re-strengthen. That's something we're going to continue to watch. But right now, we have a lot of data suggesting a landfall in the Carolinas before doing so, and then starting to get picked up by the jet stream and lifted off to the north and east early next week. Now, you can see there's a lot of data that suggests a landfall in Carolina, in South Carolina as a whole, but there are still some outliers that show it working off to the north and east, staying over the Atlantic, or making a landfall in Georgia. But per a lot of the data I've seen, and the National Hurricane Center obviously showing a landfall in coastal South Carolina, later on tonight. Now, I was talking about the water temperatures earlier on. You can see where the Gulf Stream is, the warmer water, and that's exactly where Chantal is located right now. So if it's moving slow, it's going to be able to stay over the warmer water longer, which would allow it to stay organized and continue to strengthen little by little. It's also going to encounter a little less wind shear likely as we head through the next 12 to 24 hours. You can see the tropical storm potential. It still shows a little bit as we head through mid to late next week off the mid-Atlantic and northeast coast. If that's the case, it might be able to reform into a depression. So that's something we'll continue to monitor as well. But wanted to give you the latest on Tropical Storm Chantal. We now have our third named storm of the year, and it is now July 5th. So be sure you stay tuned for our latest forecasts. Indirect impacts for us, but that boundary is still overhead, still seeing showers and thunderstorms for us here as well later on today and into our Sunday. And join myself and Laurel through the rest of our weekend for the latest on Chantal.